As the offseason opened, we talked about how the Minnesota Vikings needed to make a move after edge rusher Za'Darius Smith, who was going to be cut by the Packers. He has familiarity with Mike Smith, the Vikings' new outside linebacker slash pass rush specialist coach, as well as the Vikings shifting to an odd man front, a 3-4, and Zadarius has played in that defense his entire career. It just makes a ton of sense where you have a guy who's going to be significantly undervalued because of his injury last year, and at a premium position getting after on the edge, it would make an absolute ton of sense. Well, then we thought, okay, well, this is over since he re-signed with the Ravens, his initial team coming into the league. But plot twist, a rap sheet, go. Former Packers pass rusher Zadarius Smith is not signing his deal with the Ravens after all. Sources say he remains a free agent. Now, his deal with the Ravens was reportedly 4 years, $35 million with a max value with incentives of up to $50 million, which is pretty damn cheap compared to what Von Miller just got. So, yeah. And I do like Zadarius Smith quite a bit. I thought that he would make a ton of sense here with the Vikings, and the Vikings reportedly still in play. Evan Massey, NFL writer. Following Zadarius Smith changing his mind on deal with Ravens, I'm told the Cowboys are still very interested in signing him. Vikings and a couple other teams in play as well. Reportedly, the Chiefs are also in that. And the Cowboys, man. So the Cowboys were in on Randy Gregory, then they're in on Von Miller. They're just swinging and missing after all of the edge rushers. So they're going to try Zadarius again, and good luck. Yeah, best of luck with that. And Zadarius is only 29 years young. He was a 2015 fourth-round pick out of Kentucky. He started his career with the Ravens, former teammates of Michael Pierce. Well, he would have been teammates of Michael Pierce again since they just re-signed him, but yeah. And they joined Green Bay in 2019 free agency. He has 44.5 career sacks, including 26 total from 2019 and 2020. I missed all of 2 games last season due to a back injury, but came back for the playoff loss. Against the Niners at home, but he did get a sack and get some nice on Jimmy Garoppolo. So the back is good. Now, if he had not played, if he had not come back for the playoff game, then there would be a lot of questions. But he showed that the back is going to be good to go. And like we mentioned, the Ravens deal max or was averaging around $9 million per year, maxing out at about 12.5, and that's doable. It is. But the reason why it's doable and the most logical progression is Danielle Hunter. So the Vikings have a decision with Danielle, $18 million rooster bonus due on Sunday, 5th day of the new league year. And it's reported that the Vikings have been shopping him. Ben Gessling, Star Tribune, has been on that. And it would make the most sense where you trade Danielle, maybe to the Cowboys, hopefully get a first-round pick and some change out of the deal, and then you take that cap savings and you sign Zadarius Smith, and then you have that extra first and maybe a third-round pick to shore up your defense as well. And Zadarius, the back is fine. He's still in his prime at 29. Team captain, good leader, tons of experience in what the Vikings want to do defensively under Ed Donatel. Mike Smith, of course, they have history as well. So, again, it would make a ton of sense. I just hate it. I just hate it, man, because for me, Danielle, he's my guy. And could you imagine this defense if they had Danielle and Zadarius Smith just together, reunited, and it feels so good? Find the cap space elsewhere. Restructure Thielen, restructure Kendricks, do something with Dalvin Cook, trade or cut him. I don't know. I don't know. Or Kirk could take a pay cut. Probably never going to happen, but adding Zadarius Smith, so swap out Danielle and Zadarius, and it's still pretty damn good. I mean, DJ Wanham can be a great stand-up outside linebacker, played a lot of that out South Carolina. I think Patrick Jones can be a nice 5-tech. Janarius Robinson played a ton of stand-up at Florida State. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people in year 2. So even if they punted on Danielle, again, I would understand. I would be upset initially, but then we've talked all of season long. We got it. Hey, if you're fired up about Kwesi and Kevin O'Connell, you have to trust them until they prove that they're not trustworthy. Well, and you could say, well, they're not trustworthy because of the Cousins extension, but we talked about in our previous video. Spielman and Zimmer sort of painted them into a corner, and they made the best bad decision, or the least bad decision, or whatever it is. But yeah, there would be a period of mourning. 99 is my guy, but getting rid of 99 problems and then signing up Zadarius and it wouldn't even take all of that cap space, and then you'd have an extra first and maybe a third in there. I would get it. I would fully understand it. But first things first, land Zadarius Smith. You can worry about the money later. But you'd have a premium pass rusher who's a great leader and has a ton of experience with your coaching staff, as well as what you want to do defensively in 2022 going forward. It just makes all the sense in the world. It's probably why it's never going to happen. Trade Daniil to the Cowboys for a first and a third, sign Za'Darius, and zippity-doo-dah. There you go. But your thoughts are your thoughts. Vikings need to be in on Zadarius Smith now that he's a free agent. Again, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.